everyone. My name is Alan Gwynn. I'm a consultant with the Gwynn Consultancy Group located here in Bristol. We're based here in the Bristol marketplace. We're happy that you're watching the show, and we hope that you'll be able to learn from some of the things that we discuss. Let me also say that if you have questions, comments, or just need more information about anything we discuss on this show, please call me at 800-335-9269 or email me at agwynn@thegwynnconsultancygroup.com. We'll be happy to answer your questions or send you a copy of the show for you to review at any time. You can also watch copies of our shows on YouTube on the BTN site. As a consultant, I've often been faced with a situation where an action taken by an employer is being either challenged or questioned by an employee or an ex-employee. And so often these situations are only made worse because the employer has been too busy or too uninterested or too uneducated or just not seen fit to define what employee actions are acceptable and what are not acceptable. Now, each employer should define for his or her employees what's acceptable and what's not. And we suggest that the employer use what is called a progressive discipline program. Now, what do we mean by progressive discipline? Well, this is not some new political process that you missed hearing about on the news. It's a process where employers clearly define the expectations and the workplace rules for employees. And any employee who does not follow those rules will find themselves in trouble for not doing so. But the punishment, so to speak, must fit the crime. Few employers would terminate an employee, for example, for arriving to work a minute late, right? Habitual tardiness, however, might net what is classified as an oral warning about the employee's performance. Now, if you own or manage a business, especially a smaller business, and you have employees, it's critical that you have a written set of guidelines highlighting for your employees what's acceptable performance and what's unacceptable. You owe them the courtesy of defining the job roles that they're expected to fulfill. You also want to assure yourself that any action you take with an employee is fully documented as to the positive steps you took to improve that situation. And you want to explain the opportunities that you offered the employee to improve his or her performance. If a situation deteriorates to the point that an employee is let go from his or her job, it may become very important that the employer be able to demonstrate that the employee understood the workplace rules, that he or she was counseled as to the fact they were breaking the rules, that the employer offered a written warning about the poor performance, and finally, that those challenges faced in the workplace could have been altered by the actions of the employee and they weren't altered. In this manner, with an oral warning and a written warning, any employee should be aware that his or her job performance is inadequate or is violating the workplace rules. Finally, just a word about actions taken by employees that supersede any type of oral or written warning. Some actions are so egregious and hurtful to the employer that no type of warning could be expected to be offered prior to a separation. If rules are written and defined, following those rules will keep the workplace harmonious and will keep both employer and employee happy with job performance and opportunity. If you've not set up a set of policies and procedures, or you don't have a progressive discipline program in place now, feel free to give us a call and we can help you achieve those opportunities as one of your first business objectives of 2015. Well, those are our business tips for today. Remember, you may receive a copy of these by sending an email to agwin@thegwinconsultancygroup.com. I'll be happy to send you what we highlighted in today's show, or feel free to call or text me at 800-335-9269. We always respond to comments and questions. I'm Alan Gwin, and we'll see you next time on It's Your Business.